So what's up, everyone? Um, as you would know by this channel, or perhaps you're new to the channel. I'm a fan of cars. I love all types of cars. But one thing about me is I love to do my research on cars before I even have the amount close to purchase it. I just obsess over researching over how the cars make power, what mods you must do to each platform. I just love the idea of obsessing over a few platforms. And recently, the one I've been quite fond of is the S550 Mustangs, the 5-liter Coyotes, man. Particularly with the 6-speed manual transmission. It's just something about that transmission with that engine boosted, mind you. We're talking Coyotes, we're talking 800 horsepower supercharged daily driver, reliable power. Those engines, they're known to go for upwards of 100, 150, maybe even, if you take care of it right, 200k miles. Um, you know, and I don't discriminate, especially against other American cars. I love American cars in general. I know those LT boys, those LT guys in the Camaros and the Stingrays, they make great naturally aspirated power. The ZL1, the C7 Z06 with the LT4s, those are monsters as well. They're not to be underestimated. Even like the previous gen Camaros with the LSAs, the Cadillacs with the LSAs. There's so much cool cars that each manufacturer makes, you know. Chevy, Dodge, and Ford. That's why they're known as the big three. You know, Dodge, they make great cars as well. That 392, the 5.7 is like the LS of the Hemi world. It's the one to mod. You go, you go scat pack though. You know, making naturally aspirated power. You're like the LT1. You go Hellcat. You're building it up to 1,000. And then Mopar just does it the monstrosities to a whole nother level. Hellcat Red Eye. Perfect drag car to build if you can't get the Demon. Demon 170. Evolution of the Demon. You got the Elephant Crate motors if you want to go call SRT and build your own car. You got the Trackhawks. You got the Hellcat Durangos. You want to go all-wheel drive. T-Rexes. Chevy is just insane with the LSs. Price per dollar, horsepower per dollar. You can't be an LS, man. That LS9 is no joke. I mean, the C6 ZR1 is probably the most glazed Corvette ever. The CTSV is known as the more gentleman's Hellcat Charger. But at the end of the day, man, I don't know, when it comes to price per horsepower, reliability, sound, overall enjoyment of the car and aura, you can't beat a supercharged, pro-charged Mustang. And don't even get me started on those twin-turbo F-150s with the 4x4. You cannot beat that. Those cars are monstrosities. And all I'm saying is if you're in the budget, if you have the money, right now, as of right now, go get you an S550. That body style will never be made again. The beauty of that body style. Gen 2, try and get you a 2015 through 2017. Easy modification. Make heck of power. Like I said, get it to that 700, 800, 900 supercharged rear wheel horsepower. That monster. Just insane boost. Those are the cars to get. Now, I'm not digging Hellcats. Hellcats are also another scarce car that you want to get your hands on. Me personally, I want to get my hands on a Coyote, some sort of Hellcat, preferably a Red Eye. But if I can't get a Red Eye, then it's got to be a Hellcat normal, Hellcat normal Challenger with a 6-speed manual. And then try to get me an LT4, Camaro ZL1, or C7Z06. If I go for the Camaro, go for the 10-speed. If I get the C7Z06, go for the manual. And, that's a solid, top 3 collection. C7Z06, Supercharged Coyote, and Hellcat. But yeah, no shade to any American car. Whatever you have, even if it's an EcoBoost, rock that thing. American cars are just built different, man. I'll probably make another video talking about glazing Italian cars, because don't even get me started on the Audi R8s, the Huracans, the Gallardos. You twin turbo those suckers, oh my god. Might also make a video in the future talking about cars that just come from the factory amazing. You almost don't need to do anything to them. But that would be like the 2020 Shelby GT500, the Aventadors, the the Ferrari 812 Superfasts, stuff like that. I guess you could also throw the C7 and C8 ZR1s in there, because those are just monsters of their own as well. But yeah, this video is kind of just glazing the 5-liter Coyote. I think once I come up a little, that's what's gonna be on the menu. I say like I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, that's gonna be on the shopping list. 5-liter Coyote, 2016, 6-speed, and big old Whipple. You can't go wrong with a Whipple. Centrifugal superchargers sound cool. They got that distinct loud blow-off valve. But real American muscle, you know it, I know it, is a big fat Whipple violently shoving air into the huge dual overhead cam engine, the Coyote, hitting those downshifts, hearing that engine rip, and just fucking sending it. That is real American muscle.